You do not need a gym to get stronger. You do not need fancy machines. You do not need a wall full of weights. And you do not need to wait until life gets less busy. That is the part most people like about calisthenics. You can start at home, in your living room, in your garage, at a park. Just you, your body, and a little space. But here is where many beginners get it wrong. They think simple means easy. They see push-ups, squats, pull-ups, dips, and they think, okay, I'll just do more reps until I get fit. Then the shoulders hurt, the wrists feel weird, the lower back gets tight, progress slows down. And suddenly, they start thinking, maybe this is not for me. But that is usually not the problem. The problem is not calisthenics. The problem is starting without a base. Calisthenics can build real strength. It can change how your body moves and feels. But you have to learn the basics first. You need control. You need good form. You need the right starting point. Because your body weight is enough, but only if you know how to use it. Calisthenics is strength training with your own body weight. That is the simple version. Instead of picking up a dumbbell or loading a machine, you use your body as the resistance. Push-ups, pull-ups, squats, lunges, dips, planks. These are all basic calisthenics moves. And the great thing is, they do not work just one tiny muscle at a time. Most calisthenics exercises make several parts of your body work together. A push-up is not only about your chest. Your shoulders help, your triceps help, your core has to stay tight. Even your legs need to stay active if you want the movement to look clean. A squat is not just a leg move. Your hips, glutes, core, balance, and posture are all involved. That is why calisthenics feels different. It teaches your body to move as one piece. You are not just trying to look stronger. You are learning how to control your own weight. And for a beginner, that matters a lot. Because before you chase harder skills, more reps, or cooler exercises, you need to build that control first. Before you start training, there are a few simple words you need to know. Not because you need to sound like a fitness expert. You just need to know what you are actually doing. A bodyweight exercise is any move where your own body gives the resistance. Push-ups, squats, pull-ups, dips, lunges, planks. That is the foundation of calisthenics. A rep means one full movement. If you do one push-up from the top, down, and back up, that is one rep. A set is a group of reps. So if you do 10 push-ups, stop, rest, and then do 10 more, you just did 2 sets. Now, the most important word is progression. Progression means you make an exercise harder step by step. You do not jump straight into the hardest version. Maybe you start with knee push-ups, then regular push-ups. Later, diamond push-ups. That is how you get stronger without crushing your body. And for beginners, this matters a lot. Because the goal is not to suffer, the goal is to build strength you can actually keep. One of the biggest mistakes beginners make is trying to rush every rep. They drop fast, push fast, bounce through squats, swing through pull-ups. And at first, it feels like they are working hard. But hard does not always mean smart. In calisthenics, form matters more than speed. You want your body to move with control. Keep your core tight, not stiff like a board, but active, like your body is holding itself together. When you do a push-up, do not let your hips sag. Do not let your shoulders shrug up to your ears. Lower yourself slowly. Push back up with control. When you squat, do not just collapse down and pop back up. Own the movement. And breathe. A lot of beginners forget this. They hold their breath like they are trying to survive the set. Exhale when you push, pull, or stand back up. Keep the breathing steady. Bad form may not hurt on day one, but over time, it catches up. Wrists hurt, shoulders ache, lower back gets tight. Progress slows. So do fewer reps if you need to. Just make them clean. That is how you actually get better. Before you start doing random workouts, set yourself up a little. It does not have to be complicated. Pick a spot where you can move without feeling cramped. Maybe it is your living room, maybe your garage, Maybe a quiet corner at the park. The place does not need to be perfect. It just needs to be easy enough that you will actually use it. Then get clear on your goal. Are you trying to get stronger, lose weight, do your first pull-up, build enough control for handstands later? When you know the goal, the workout makes more sense. Now, about equipment. You do not need much to start. A pull-up bar helps a lot. Resistance bands can make pull-ups easier or add resistance to other moves. Parallel bars or a dip station are useful for dips and leg raises. Rings are great too, but they can feel advanced at first. A weight vest can come later when basic moves get too easy. But do not make the mistake of thinking you need all of that on day one. Start simple. Use what you have. Build the habit first. The best setup is the one that helps you show up again tomorrow. If you are new to calisthenics, do not overthink it. Start with 3 basic movement patterns. Push, pull, squat. That is your foundation. Push exercises train the muscles you use to press things away from you. Your chest, your shoulders, your triceps. A push-up is the easiest example to understand. You lower your body toward the floor, then push yourself back up. Simple, but not always easy when you do it right. Dips are another push movement. They hit your triceps and chest in a strong way, especially when you can control the lowering part. Pull exercises train the muscles that help you pull your body up or pull something toward you. Your back, your biceps, your forearms. Pull-ups and chin-ups are the big ones here. And yes, they are hard at first. Most people struggle with them. That is normal. Then you have squats. Squats build your legs and glutes. They also teach balance, control, and body awareness. Push gives you upper body pressing strength. Pull builds your back and grip. Squat builds your lower body. Put all 3 together, and now you have a real routine. Not random exercise, a balanced starting point. A good calisthenics workout does not need to be fancy, but it should have structure. Start with a warm-up. Give yourself 5 to 10 minutes to get your body ready. Do not skip this part just because you feel fine. Move your joints. Get your heart rate up a little. Do arm circles, leg swings, jumping jacks. Anything that helps your body feel awake. Then move into the main workout. This is where you train your push, pull, and squat movements. A simple beginner workout could look like this. 3 sets of 8 to 12 push-ups, 3 sets of 5 to 8 pull-ups, 3 sets of 10 to 15 squats. Now, if pull-ups are too hard, that is okay. Use a resistance band. Do assisted pull-ups, do slow negatives. Start where you actually are, not where your ego wants to be. After the main workout, cool down. Take another 5 to 10 minutes. Stretch the muscles you just used. Hold each stretch for about 20 to 30 seconds. This helps your body calm down instead of just stopping cold. Warm up, main workout, cool down. That is the basic flow. And for beginners, that is more than enough to start building strength the right way. For most beginners, training 3 to 4 times a week is a solid place to start. That is enough to build momentum, but it also gives your body time to recover. And recovery matters more than people think. A lot of beginners get excited in the first week. They want fast results. So they train every day, add more sets, push harder, and ignore how their body feels. Then the soreness gets worse. Their joints start talking, their energy drops, and suddenly they miss a week because they overdid it. That is not discipline. That is just poor pacing. You need consistency more than intensity. Rest between sets. Rest between workouts. Let your muscles rebuild. If you train push-ups today and your shoulders feel tired tomorrow, listen to that. You do not have to quit. You just have to train smarter. 3 good workouts each week will beat 7 messy ones almost every time. So do not rush, show up, recover, come back stronger. That is how calisthenics becomes something you can actually stick with. Progress in calisthenics should feel steady, not rushed. A lot of beginners think the only way to get better is to do more reps. And yes, adding reps helps. If you can do 3 sets of 8 push-ups with clean form, try 3 sets of 10, then 12. That is a good start. After that, you can add another set. But here is the rule. Do not add more if your form starts falling apart. Bad reps do not make you stronger in the way you want. They just teach your body bad habits. Once the basic version feels solid, then make the exercise harder. For push-ups, you might start with knee push, then regular push-ups. Later, diamond push-ups. For pulling, maybe you start with assisted pull-ups, then regular pull-ups, then wide grip pull-ups. That is progression, one step at a time. Not jumping from beginner to advanced just because you saw someone online do it. Your body needs time to adapt, so earn the next level. Make the easy version clean first, then make it harder. That is how you build real strength without breaking your form. At first, progress can come pretty fast. You do a few workouts, and suddenly, you can do more push-ups. Your squats feel smoother, your body feels a little stronger. That early progress feels great, but sooner or later, it slows down. And this is where many people quit. They think something is wrong, but nothing is wrong. That is just how training works. Your body adapts fast in the beginning because everything is new. After a while, it takes more time to improve. That slow period is called a plateau. It can feel frustrating, but it does not mean you are stuck forever. You may just need to change something. Add a few reps. Add another set. Try a harder version of the exercise. Switch the order of your workout, or set a smaller goal for the next 2 weeks. Maybe the goal is not 20 perfect push-ups yet. Maybe it is 12 clean ones with better control. That still counts. Do not chase the feeling of the first week. Chase consistency. Progress does not always look exciting. Sometimes it looks like showing up, doing the work, and trusting that your body is still learning. If you want to stick with calisthenics, you have to protect your body. That starts before the workout even begins. Warm up. Not for show. Not because someone online said so. Warm up because your joints, muscles, and nervous system need a few minutes to get ready. Move your shoulders. Loosen your wrists. Wake up your hips. Get some blood moving before you ask your body to work hard. And when something hurts, listen. There is a big difference between effort and pain. Effort feels hard, pain feels wrong. Do not push through sharp pain just to finish a set. That is how a small problem turns into a few weeks off. Rest days matter too. They are not lazy days. They are part of the training. That is when your body repairs, rebuilds, and gets ready for the next session. Calisthenics is not complicated when you start the right way. Keep your form clean, start simple, progress slowly, and stay consistent long enough to see what your body can really do. The main message is simple. Calisthenics can work for beginners. You do not need a full gym. You do not need expensive equipment. You do not need a complicated routine with 20 different exercises. You just need a smart starting point. Learn the basics first. Push, pull, squat. Warm up before you train, cool down when you finish. Keep your movements controlled. Add difficulty slowly, and do not trade good form for more reps. That is where real progress comes from. Not from rush, not from copying advanced athletes online, and not from beating yourself up every workout. Calisthenics works best when you respect the process. You start where you are, you build strength step by step. And over time, your body starts to feel different, stronger, more controlled, more capable. That is the real win. If you want to start calisthenics at home, keep it simple. Pick one basic routine and stay with it for a few weeks before chasing harder exercises. Do not rush to prove how strong you are. Prove that you can show up. Prove that you can move well. Prove that you can train with control and not quit after the first hard week. That is how beginners become strong. If you want hidden health science to keep breaking down simple workout methods you can actually use at home, subscribe to the channel and leave a comment below. Which move are you starting with first? Push-ups, pull-ups, or squats?